Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Well, the gang's all here. Hi, everybody. What's going on?
Yeah.
Hi. So, guys, unless you don't know, this is a jam-packed wrestling weekend. This is filled to the brim, if I must say. Are we excited for this? Is this something we were looking forward to?
I don't know if excited.
Jump out the window at once.
I don't know if excited would be the word, because I'm going to be real with you. I kind of forgot both of these pay-per-views were happening, or PLEs, or whatever you want to call it, were happening at the same time, like same weekend. I was like, oh, okay, so they're both okay. Yeah.
So that's happening. Yeah, it's like yeah, that's happening.
Been a while since that's happened.
Right. I have to. For me, I'm looking at it as this. What looks more on the table that looks more predictable?
More predictable, probably WWE show.
Yeah, yeah, you think so?
Yeah, well, looking at the match card. There's 5 of them. We can go through them. What we do, it's gonna be easy selection, probably for all of us. When it comes to the AEW show, God only fucking knows. Like they have 10 matches, we might get like 3 easy picks, and then the rest are like whatever the hell it could be. I see Ray's face. He's like,
no, because I'm trying to think. I feel like with AEW's booking at this point, we kind of know where it's going.
Do we?
I feel like it's a little out there, but we'll see.
Yeah.
When we get into the picks, we'll see.
All right. So but at least if in either case, which one are you guys at least more likely to be looking forward to?
Funny enough, I'm looking to see what Cody and Logan do.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to King and Queen of the Ring, just because as much as, again, the location might not be the best, they definitely tend to have good shows when it's in Saudi. So we'll see how that goes. As far as Double or Nothing, the promotion for it doesn't leave much to be excited for, sadly. But
I'll tell you one thing though. This is probably the first time in a while that I'm actually excited for AEW's pay-per-view. Why? Because it looks like a fucking clusterfuck right off the rip, right up and down.
Oh yeah, like that main alone is.
It's just. But before we go into that, let's just go do a quick synopsis of what led us to the pay-per-views. So let's go into AEW Dynamite quick. Just watched it last night.
Jesus!
Sat there And this has been the first time that I know in some time that I sat and watched Dynamite without having to go through it via DVR or watching it by some other means. And I have to tell you, I don't miss watching it live. It's progressively getting bad.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
Ray, what's your thoughts about well, hell, just the
on the flamethrower or
the EVPs? Well, okay. So with that, I'll say this.
okay.
With the EVP situation at the end and with the flamethrower, at least I said they're trying something. Again, I have to say they're trying something.
I'll give them that. It's I can't fault them
It's
to try
different.
to be creative. And again, it kind of did its job because we're talking about it. As
Right.
much as it might not be in the best light that we're talking about it, we are talking about it. And that is kind of 90% of the job. You want a reaction. My thing is still, and it comes to, we'll talk about the predictions, is I don't know if Darby should be in this scenario right now. Is this guy technically cleared?
This guy
And
got
he's
hit
running
by a
around
fu-
with a flamethrower. He done broke his
Like-
foot, got hit by a bus. Should he be running around with objects in which could hurt him again?
You're being-
That's my
you're-
thing. It's like,
You're being generous when you say running around.
like it's man. We're at a point where sometimes workers don't want to work because my shoulder's kind of sore right now. I think I'm done for the night. This guy got hit by a bus less than 3 weeks ago.
And I just broke my face. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just broke my face.
Like,
They saw a Broadway show.
yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He
you
got
know.
the Broadway show. Yeah.
Peace.
It's a 2 for 1. 2 for 1. You get hit by the bus, then you see the Broadway show. That's what happened.
So we had the flamethrower, and then we had the brood bath, the blood bath that made it look like Malachi Black was shitting blood from his ass.
No, the funny thing is the way he took it, it was almost like a shotgun blast came from the top of his head. Like he fell so quickly. I was like, oh, damn, did it fall on? It fell on him that hard?
It was the weirdest sell because usually it's like, oh, you start selling it like this. He just said, oh, like, did it hit him a weird way? Like, what the hell happened?
I doubt you guys remember this or have seen the clip, but there was a Thunder where they tried to. It was like the New Blood angle they were doing in WCW. They tried to dump blood on Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash is standing right here. The blood gets dropped next to him.
Yeah, totally missed. Totally
Yeah.
missed him.
That's probably what I was thinking too. I think that might have been a reason why Malachi sold it the way he did. I feel like he might have been off a step.
Yeah, it wasn't in the
And-
middle of the ring.
Yeah, so it might have caught him by surprise because he's expecting it to fall this way, and it hit him in the back, and he's like, "Oh, what the hell was that?"
That shit went his ass crack. He went, "Oh God!"
He's like, "Yo, that was cold."
Mhm.
It's like, ooh, Jello. Ooh.
No, these fuckers. It probably was real blood.
And by the way, wow, kudos to Swerve for making Nick Wayne look like a fucking superstar. Are you kidding me? The fuck is that?
You knew it was gonna happen though with them.
Come
two.
on. Why are we doing this?
They have history, Jay.
I don't give a fuck if they come from the same fucking household. You do not make this kid look like a fucking superstar.
Would it have been better
You're the-
if Swerve was combative with Killswitch or Luchasaurus?
You are the world champ. You don't make this kid look like a star. You save that shit for bigger names and bigger talent. You don't save that shit for him. He could have done put him in a match with fucking Hook or Orange Cassidy or some shit like that.
Samoa Joe, maybe.
Swerve should not be having a 15-minute match with Nick Wayne. No way.
Not even 50-50, Jay?
No, not even.
70-30?
At least 70-30. They've been doing it to him way too long already. It's been too much.
I think that it's the issue is that also because of just the treatment of what they've been doing with Strickland. That I get where Jay's coming from, but like Mike said, that history is there. Like these two have faced off in Defy before. It was expected. It was expected to be a good match. It was expected to be one that they both were going to showcase. Swerve, if I'm not mistaken, was the one that gave that push for Nick Wayne outside of Darby just giving him the contract.
Yeah.
Like they have that history. Like I think, if I'm not mistaken, Swerve showed up to Defy last weekend.
Yeah.
Watch Nick Wayne wrestle.
So you know what? Then you save that shit for a pay-per-view. Don't save that shit for a Dynamite. You make him work and earn it back, earn it up for it. If anything, you could have put Kill Switch in that position and have him be the one that warms up warms up Swerve for Christian. You don't put Nick Wayne in there.
Storyline wise, that would have made more sense. And also, too, like besides like us, like does anybody that's watching Dynamite know about Nick Wayne and Swerve Strickland's past?
Once again, that's you have to be an insider. You have to know.
Yeah, they could have done like a video package on Collision or Rampage to kind of get people to hype up, but I don't think they did that.
Which I'm surprised because they usually clip that. Like they did that for Hangman and Strickland when he showed up at Revolver. They clipped that. So I'm surprised they didn't do that for this, but.
Just a quick video, just showing that these guys have had matches in the past, brutal, bloody matches, but no.
Yeah, just something to give a little bit of a background. Like this is the issue that a lot of people have, that it's like, oh, how are we supposed to know? It's like, yeah.
Now it's evolved with the Christian being involved.
Well, you're not a wrestling fan if you don't know that. Duh. The fuck.
I hate that argument when that's what real people say, that it's like, oh, but you should already know. Like, should they? Not everyone has time to watch everything.
Exactly.
Like, let's be realistic with it. Like you can't watch everything now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I that kind of like perturbed me. I was a little bit perturbed by that. The other thing was great. Bryan Danielson is in this match with this humongous giant, and like what was this? What is this just to get it out of the way to say, hey, he had his tallest match ever? Like it. I
this is one of those that universe mode. You kind of just left it there for a second.
Matt Random.
And just said, yo, let's skip a few weeks. You go back and check. Wait, what? That happened?
Satnam Singh is a #1 contender. How the fuck?
He's 50-0.
Also, poor Sanjay Dutt. Guy was like, okay, let's set up the. Guess not.
Yeah. Yeah, there was.
There's another one of those things where, like, again, we threw out this dude's name like 5 times, Kill Switch. Why couldn't you be like? Why couldn't you throw him in the ring with Danielson? That could have been way better or decent.
It's once again, it's the Money Mark whacking off on his own fucking way of putting matches together. There would never be in a history in my lifetime that I would have ever thought that I said Bryan Danielson needs to fight Sanjay. He needs to fight him. Needs to fight the Pinhead. That needs to happen.
Sanjay would have been a good match.
Yeah,
Sanjay would have been better. Yeah,
him and Sanjay would be great.
The former basketball player that can.
Yo, that is dope. We need to see Satnam versus Bryan Danielson. That's dope. Fuck out of here.
Said one weird person in the corner.
Yeah. So, all right, let's go into.
You mentioned the billionaire. What did you think of him driving Darby into the arena?
You know what I actually popped for though? I actually popped for Nana pulling up. That was the one I really popped for.
Right.
Yeah, that was cool.
And the way, knowing that that we know him in certain aspects or whatever, and just to see how just cool he looks and shit, and he's chilling when he just pulled up and he's just like, and he put the look, and then after they ran off Christian Cage and they dapped each other, I was like, see, now that's a cool fucking moment. That was fire for me. So let's get up to let's start it off. Wait, what we got? We got the King and Queen predictions first. Oh wait, which by the way, were anybody up? Because I heard there was a backlash of Jey Uso losing to Gunther. Was anybody upset about that?
No,
not really. Just especially after what was said today, it's like, okay, yeah, it makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, people were upset about the Dragunov loss, so. I mean, it's not surprising people were upset about the Jey Uso one, but what Ray's alluding to is that Triple H did confirm that the winners of the King of the and Queen of the Ring get title matches, and it's been updated to say that it will happen at SummerSlam.
Yay!
So they made this King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring mean something.
Good, and as well as they should, because at the end of the day, all we usually get is people walking around with freaking flamboyant outfits.
Yeah. I
And,
mean,
and-
one of them is going to be wearing the crown every week, so we know that.
right. It's gonna be one of those things.
So you want to do WWE first and then leave?
Yeah, let's get the king and queen out of the way.
Let's go by order. Let's go by
how many-
order here.
How many matches on that card?
5.
Of course, they've been doing fantastic with that.
I mean, the last show had 5 matches too, so
Yeah,
not really
yeah.
surprised.
I don't mind that. A good card, 5 to 6 matches, perfect.
I'm happy with that.
So I do want to preface, but for when people are listening to this and watching live, that this is the day before SmackDown, so the SmackDown winners are not revealed yet. So we're gonna still predict that.
Yeah.
But as far as King and Queen of the Ring, we have the King of the Ring finals. Raw's winner Gunther versus either Randy Orton or Tama Tonga from SmackDown.
yeah.
More than
It's gotta-
likely, it's gonna be Randy winning.
It's gotta be
on
Randy.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Got to
yeah.
be Randy.
The,
I think that's
the teasing the leg injury, so that's probably what's going to go into this. Because if I don't know if you guys are noticing Gunther's matches, he's using the Boston Crab more,
Mhm.
so that's probably what's going to help him win. But just the idea, Gunther versus Randy Orton.
I like it.
That's gonna be good. That's
Yeah, I
gonna be
like
good.
it.
And I know Jay. I know I mentioned this the last time I was talking with you. If we had Jay and Tama in the finals, that would have been something interesting.
Oh
as well.
yeah, but that's
I saw
That's
that was everyone's like. That's why they were pissed at the idea of Gunther going over, because they wanted to see that now. But it's like, we're getting that down the line.
right.
It's not a.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not an if. It's just. It's a when. When
It's
is
a
it going
when,
to
yeah.
happen? Like.
Same with the Dragunov Gunther thing. They teased.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
a
gonna
couple weeks
happen.
ago. Yeah.
That's
They
gonna
know what they're
happen.
doing.
So it's
So-
just you need a slow build. You need to
The thing
build
about this for Tama, he's like he only debuted like a month and a half ago, and he's already in this kind of in this big of a spot.
Oh yeah, it's
So
not
as-
surprising though. It's Tama Tonga. Like makes
Yeah.
sense.
so with what we know of whoever wins this gets the world title shot, or yeah, technically it would be a world title shot.
Well,
for
it's a
SummerSlam
shot of their choosing. So, but
on
more
their
than likely
respective
they'll
brand.
be. Yeah.
I'm going with Gunther.
It makes a lot of sense for me to say Gunther, and I'm going to say that. It's not like I'm not.
Right.
But God, it makes such an epic story for Randy to win and just start that, legacy, throwback to two individuals who has history, both are generational wrestlers, and to have a match at SummerSlam. That's just that speaks for itself. But at the same time, it's not needed here. So Gunther has to be a clear winner here.
I guess I will be the odd man out picking Randy Orton.
Oh,
Because
Look at
I
you.
think that is where we're going with this. Because unfortunately, with Cody, I feel like they have no clear indication of what they're going to do next with him, and I feel
Mhm.
like that getting the legacy story now out of the way, the passing of the torch. Hey, the mentor now loses to the mentee, getting that win there, fully solidifying this run of the American Nightmare. So I'm gonna go.
yeah.
Just for especially that's gonna happen at SummerSlam. Yeah, it's not a worse place to do it. Just boom, we do that. We get the big win from Cody, possibly the return of The Rock there. If we're gonna tease it, if anything.
Yeah,
So we get a big match for SummerSlam. What do you think?
I agree with you. That's probably the direction they're going with, but I think Randy doesn't need this to get to that spot. Like,
Gotcha.
I mean? Right.
I can see that. I can see that as well. But if this is the way we pivot to that, I don't mind it. But either way, I think there's not a wrong choice with this one.
Right.
well, for me, I take it as this because I do believe that we may see a debut happening on said event.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be a little filler for Cody until something happens going towards WrestleMania.
Yeah.
We have the Queen of the Ring finals. From Raw, Lyra Valkyria takes on either from SmackDown Bianca Belair or Nia Jax. I do think it's going to be Nia. Nia beats Bianca and Nia wins the whole thing.
Yes, and it'd be so much funnier just to see Nia walk around with that crown on her head,
Yes.
and she would suck it up greatly. She would
She will embrace it.
right.
And then we get Nia Jax and Bailey, which I do think we'll probably gonna get that regardless. But
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Nia. Like there's with Lyra, there's still no real story with it. Yeah, I'll go Nia Jax.
I mean, Lyra's thing, she's kind of de facto Becky's best friend now.
Yeah.
So
So,
Right.
she has looked impressive in her matches, but right now, Nia Jax is the one that they're trying to repush again. And like we've been saying on this show for the last couple of weeks now, Tiffany Stratton didn't need this. She gets the women's Money in the Bank or the purse, whatever they give her.
And right
that
now,
would be the perfect gimmick too. Make it a purse instead of the briefcase.
A handbag,
right now-
whatever you call it.
Nia is looking really sharp recently. She's not as clumpy in the ring as she used to be. She's making her way. She's fulfilling her role as a heel even more these days. It's not comical. My hole is not too bad, but she still has her moments. But even still, she's gotten so much better this time around.
Yeah, it looks like she cares.
Yeah, she was good to put in the work ethic. Good for her.
I mentioned her before, but we have the women's world title. Becky Lynch defends against Liv Morgan.
Ugh.
This one, this one could go
Remember-
either way, honestly.
Becky's on the clock. She hasn't signed a contract yet.
That's true, but I don't think she's leaving.
I don't think so either. I don't see that happening.
I'll see her leaving. I don't see Natalya leaving.
No, I do see Natalya leaving. That I do see.
You do.
Yeah.
Impact?
Yeah, I think she's one of those that she wouldn't mind going somewhere else. You know, she did everything she can in WWE. Everything. Her next stop for her is to be a freaking trainer. She's done everything.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think it's a thing of her leaving the company as a whole. I just think she's gonna be leaving as a performer at this point. I would see her going into the same role as TJ, just becoming a trainer, being an agent for the company. Like she's done everything. She's done.
For me,
everything.
I see her go to
I agree.
Impact because there's matches over there that she could have that could be fun for them to and maybe that could open a door for a better relationship with TNA and WWE as well.
Yeah.
You know, maybe something could happen there.
Her,
You know-
her and Jordan Grace right off the bat.
Her and Jordan, her and Killer Kelly,
Her and Havoc.
and Havoc. There's and Rosemary. She has a lot of Sue Young, and there's a lot of matches there for her.
As far as this goes, Becky and Liv, like I said, either way. But when you mentioned the contract thing, would it be too early to give it to Liv, or would you have Liv lose and then have another month of her just going nuts?
I can't have her winning here. I have to play off down the line with her still on her tour. Becky gets the win here, but it's gonna be out of like desperation, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that last minute, but it's definitely something where we start to see the loss affect Liv. Like she's that close to snapping,
Right.
like little by little. Like already, what we saw at Rhea do something that it's like okay, like just something. Have those wheels turning on her already.
If she does win, Dominic does something, but I don't see her winning.
I can see that. I would say they would do that though closer to when Rhea's actually cleared. 'Cause
Right.
then that's a perfect way to you bring her back in
Right.
into the fold with all that. So
I'll go with Becky to retain as well. We have a triple threat for the Intercontinental title. Sami Zayn defends against Chad Gable with Otis versus Bronson Reed. I see this more as Bronson's in there to take a pin. There's like we said with Liv, like Chad has got to snap a little more. We got to get him with the Creeds and Ivy Nile together. Because they teased it on Raw with Otis. Like he helped Chad get a win over Sammy. And I love the fact that the fans were chanting "You suck" in the tune to Chad's music.
Right.
That was a fucking highlight.
I like
what do you guys think?
I like the turn has happened.
Yeah.
He's automatically the biggest heat seeking right now. Like it's automatically there. He's already got that going for him. he's also very much in tune with how to work the crowd as a heel. But as for this match, we're not there yet until we start seeing the next elements, which, Mike, I told you from early on what was it going to be, what's going to happen. Told you the Creed brothers they're going to be lining up with him soon.
I'm in full agreement with you on this one.
Yeah.
I wasn't agreeing with you when Goldberg beat the Fiend or those other bullshit ones you called. But this
I like
one
how
agree with.
that's what you bring back. Like, let's do a call back here. I didn't agree with this bullshit, but
Yeah.
Because Jay acknowledges it. Everything he calls on the show fucking happens.
That one traumatized him a little bit. That one messed with his head a little bit.
It scarred me.
Oh man.
But I agree. I say Sammy retains here. He pins Bronson though. He doesn't pin Chad because if you pin Chad again, Chad needs to get wins on his belt. He's been losing a lot. The one on Raw helped him though.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Chad gets the win here, but I think this is where you align the Creed brothers. I think this is where you get that full Team Angle-esque group taking out Bronson Reed, Chad finally getting that big win over Sammy, and unfortunately Sammy not getting that big pop this time around.
Right.
When he comes out for his entrance, it's going to be a huge reaction.
Oh no, yeah, he's going to get an awesome pop, but imagine the boos of Sammy not winning in Saudi.
By the way, that was a great promo that he cut on Raw. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sami's in good promo. I mean, tell me you haven't heard that one before.
I mean, but this one had a little bit more fire to it to me. So
I know.
And this one was more natural. That wasn't just because he's in the hometown. Like that hometown promo was amazing.
Right.
The walkthrough that they did, that was like, oh man, that got you with emotion. But this, it was like, okay, Sammy's got it. This is now, we're not in the age of El Generico anymore. Sami Zayn can cut a promo.
And now, for the main event. For the Undisputed WWE Championship. I kind of still hate it's called the Undisputed. Just call it the WWE title. Cody Rhodes defends against United States Champion Logan Paul. It is not title for title. Only the WWE title's on the line, fellas.
So, this is where I say it might go down as a probably match of the night for me. Who would ever have thought that I would say that about fucking Logan Paul?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think we see anybody clear cut here because I think this is where they're gonna debut the Wyatt Six.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is where it happens. At least
the first target is Cody.
Yeah, I believe that's where it's happening.
Right?
I could see that. No, that is exactly when it was title for title. I thought that was the finish. Like
Right.
I didn't think we were gonna get the Dusty finish. I thought we were gonna get the boom double DQ. Wyatt Six destroy both of them. I still think it's gonna happen. It's just they wanted to allude to. Oh no, we're gonna get a clear winner from this because Cody's title's on the line. That's it. But yeah, I definitely think the Wyatt Six are going to debut here, and this is going to make people now say, "Oh, we can't miss a PLE at all, no matter what it is." Like now you have to watch because a crazy thing like this can happen at a Saudi show. Like
when we say Howdy and the Wyatt Six, so we say who? So we're saying Howdy, Rowan, Gacy, Loomis, and Nikki Cross.
I would actually just the actual face we see should just be Howdy. Yeah. Should just be Howdy. From there, you can allude to the others, but not have to reveal anyone yet.
Right.
You can reveal Rowan if you want, just because of the tease of Rowan University, but I wouldn't reveal every single member yet, because now you build up even more weeks of you think you've seen it all. Right. And you can keep going with this, because this has been the best traction they've gotten in a minute with a storyline. So,
I mean, since the last time they did the QR codes with Bray.
Yeah.
So that's going to wrap up that predictions there.
Yeah.
Let's go to the big show. Not the well. Oh,
Jay, no, stop it. Stop it.
It's my favorite.
By the way, Mark Henry's contract's up at the end of the AEW. What the fuck's they doing with Paul White? What's his deal?
Did he come in? He came in before Mark, didn't he? Or no?
After.
came in after, right? Yeah, so he's probably they're gonna start phasing them out. They are, they were attractions, and right now Mark Henry's on Busted Open giving AEW shit, so it don't look like he even cares anymore.
I was gonna say what the last thing Mark Henry did was on Rampage when he would say it's the main event.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Mark comes back to WWE with a Legends deal. He'll have something like that. Still be able to do his Busted Open show and stuff like that. If anything,
they've been having a lot more
he's
WWE guys on Busted Open too. So
yeah, I don't think there's anything where it's like anybody's crying broke. They seem to be doing okay.
Yeah, and
I was gonna say I feel like they get paid very well from Busted Open as is. So I think he'll be fine. Like from appearances, from that, like that Legends contract is basically it's on his coffee table right now. It's just
I'm surprised he hasn't gone to House of Gloria.
Didn't they do that already? I thought that happened.
I didn't see Henry. The only Henry I know is Henry Valentine. What's up, my guy? The only Henry I know. So what's up? What we have kicking off Double or Nothing?
I'm gonna go in the order that it has it on Wikipedia.
Got you.
Roderick Strong defends the international title against Will Ospreay. This is probably gonna open the show.
I wouldn't be surprised just to start off the card like hot.
The phrase,
not the title. I thought Ospreay would be winning first.
Yeah. Agreed.
But yeah, Ospreay over because you're not putting Ospreay down 2 weeks, two matches in a row. Like it's bad enough you had to take the tag L. Yeah, we're not doing this again.
Yeah, they had Will team with his twin Orange on Dynamite last night. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Which was a weird thing to see. It's weird when the AEW does like WWE style booking. Oh, the two guys are having singles matches on the show. Let's put them together in a tag. That's usually a WWE thing. I was like, oh, the AEW is actually doing that? Weird.
And that was just such a weird pairing just to have together just cause. It's like
they're like, oh, remember when Ospreay and Cassidy had a match at Forbidden Door?
Remember, they're still two.
3 years ago.
They're still two fan favorites, right? Yeah. All right. So,
basically, what Ray said, this is the belt I did think Ospreay was going to go for first, but you know what? Sorry, Roddy. And also, this is probably where they're going to do more Wardlow shit, where they take it because Adam said, if Roddy doesn't win, it's your ass. So guess what? He's going to be having Wardlow's ass on Wednesday.
Yeah. It's the waiting game now with Wardlow. Wardlow's just looking at his watch. It's like, how long do I have to take to stay in this? How long is it going to be until I get the fuck out of here?
That and plus MJF is out for even more time, so we're going to have more time on the fucking clock for this storyline.
Right.
But Ospreay should win this fucking thing. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in agreement there.
For the AEW Women's World Title, Timeless Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb. Who gives a shit about Serena?
Hey, listen,
which is sad.
Yeah, exactly.
She cut that promo. I almost died. Boo.
Exactly.
Man.
She's another one that needs to be like, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that is sad because such a great fucking worker. Should be an agent. Like, she should be the reason the AEW women's division is doing better.
Right.
Because her mindset for the business is amazing. But what they've been doing
was a
with
trainer
her...
in WWE, right?
Yeah.
And then they let her go and then she came here.
Yeah. It's sad because she's such a technically sound fucking wrestler, man. And she should have gotten more flowers through her career. And right now you just you put her behind this position, especially with the Toni Storm thing. Jesus Christ, they had a match, and it was the tag match this past Dynamite.
Saraya and Harley against Toni and Mariah.
Yeah, who the fuck? Aren't they both heels? Aren't they? Isn't that a heel match?
It was like the clip I sent you earlier where Brian's arguing with Dave, like, why are they not booking Toni Storm more like a babyface? And why is she like? It doesn't make any sense. And Dave's like, but she is a babyface. No, technically she's not. She's being booked as the heel. Yeah, because when Serena's cutting a promo saying how I almost died, Tony's coming out saying, who gives a shit and the fans are cheering,
Right.
that's a problem.
Yeah. It's
The booking's
Bad
ass
booking.
backwards.
and with that, it's easy to say that Tony Storm wins this.
Oh yeah, it's unfortunately it's not, no question about it.
Now,
With a returning Jamie Hayter.
I was about to mention her, brother.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
With a returning Jamie Hayter.
I was going to mention somebody else's name, but I'll mention her later for the other
Okay.
match.
Okay.
Gentlemen, in a barbed wire steel cage match for the TNT championship.
Edge over.
Let's just add more things. Let's make it a barbed wire steel cage casket buried alive match. Let's just add all the gimmicks into that shit.
You know what?
With Gangrel on a pole.
Let's get all everybody in there.
You know what? Not for nothing. This could I can see this open the show and have Anarchy in the arena, and the show just start with bullshit and end with bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black. Thank you, Malachi. We'll see you in WWE soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine? This is going to be his second singles match in
On
2
pay-per-view.
years.
On pay-per-view.
No, on pay-per-view, but this is his second singles match in 2 years. He hadn't had a singles match prior to that in 2 years.
I mean, he had the one with Kyle, which was good.
I mean, insane. Edge, Copeland,
The Cope.
gets the win here.
Yeah, Edge is going over. No question about it.
Yeah,
We'll see you soon, Alistair. We'll see you soon.
I gotta commend Adam Copeland because he has the rights to his own song. He didn't even give it to the AEW Fight Forever people.
Oh, it's not in the game?
Nope, it's instrumental.
Ah,
He's like, I'm not giving you.
Makes sense because they would have to get a lot more royalties from it. So when the game is less than profitable, yeah, I don't think they can afford that.
Adding random people that join the roster and YouTubers. Yeah, and you can even get Metal Ringus in your song in your game.
Shout out to Dank. Yeah.
How much they had it on YouTube on Walmart? You saw it for
Like $3.
Shit, woof.
I looked on the Nintendo store. It was like for $40.
I'm still mad. I spent like $100 for that game.
You fool!
I bought it because I thought I was like just to say that I have like the first one. I don't even think I took it out the cellophane. I think it's a fresh pack still in there. I didn't even put it in the PS5. It's just still in there.
Oh, you just have it.
I just have it. Let's just say it's their first game, collector's item. Now it's going down in value. Fuck
yeah, you lost money at this point.
Bargain bin.
Has it been 2 years already with this game out?
I think it's a little over a year. It's just somewhat over a year. Yeah.
But yeah, Adam Copeland. Okay.
Yeah, Cope.
Yeah, Cope's over.
Just looking at this pisses me off because this is
Gotcha.
AEW and they put every belt on the line, but they don't want to put this one on the line. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita. If Takeshita wins, he will receive a future world title shot. Moxley.
I like the idea. I like the idea of it because that does give the option of putting Takeshita over. I think Mox is still winning, but it gives you the at least somewhat of a unpredictability. That's like, oh yeah, Mox is not losing the title. The title's now on the line. He might lose.
But here's the thing too: the match that Powerhouse Hobbs injured himself in, that was an eliminator. That was when the belt was on the fucking line. And when do they usually do these eliminator matches? On TV. This is on pay-per-view. If you want to just say Moxley versus Takeshita one-on-one, fuck it. I'm fine with it. But you're not having an eliminator match on a pay-per-view. It's like the old TNA trope. You buy the pay-per-view to watch the TV.
Right. Yeah. For me, it's there's no way that they're gonna allow Moxley to drop the belt to him on a pay-per-view. New Japan is not having that shit. They ain't gonna go down.
I see Mox winning and then Evil making a surprise appearance because that's probably going to be the Forbidden Door match.
Right. So
yeah, I can see that. I can
yeah,
see
so something of that magnitude that they'll have that. But as for
This match.
the eliminator being a pay-per-view match, this is just dumb. Once again, putting another company's title over their own in a pay-per-view. Moxley wins, and it's just a throwaway fucking match. I feel bad for Takeshita because he shouldn't be getting treated like this. This is awful.
Yeah, his booking is horrible.
Yeah,
He should be doing better.
exactly.
Oh my God, Jay, it's your boo. Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta.
Oh God, boy, wait, are they gonna have this in the pre-show?
No, this is on the main
Oh,
show.
get the fuck out of here!
It's
Why?
gonna be on the main show because for the last couple of weeks they've been teasing Don Callis going with Orange Cassidy. It's gonna be the reverse swerve.
Oh God!
Trent Beretta is gonna join the Don Callis family.
You know, this is the fuck off.
I just see this Ray shaking his head like, why are they doing that?
This is the fuck off
not for
match of the
nothing.
night.
The last time Ray was on here, we were talking about Dynasty and talking about like the build from Beretta and Orange. We're like, yeah, this is like a Rampage main event. This is on pay-per-view.
No, you know what? You know what?
Fuck off! Everybody go to the back of the line and fuck off with this match.
You know what pisses me off with a match like this is because they had a actual good story
Mm-hmm.
that would have been perfect with Santana and Ortiz, and we got it on a throwaway taped Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
But they give us this on pay-per-view,
Right.
which I don't think anyone could tell me why they're fighting right now.
Chuck Taylor's retired now, so
Like there's nothing. There's no.
This will be
there's no
hopefully this is
story
the
to
blow
this.
off. This is the blow off.
But why did they turn on each other? What is the reasoning?
Well,
Why is this happening?
After they lost in the tag title tournament, Trent attacked him. Orange never got his revenge. This is technically his revenge.
Sure. Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
all this is all like I said. This is just for Trent to join the Don Callis family.
Okay. So Trent over, I guess.
Look at Jay, just give him the big thumbs up.
Trent over.
Fucking
That's
dumb.
Triple threat for the FTW belt.
Oh, by the way, Tony's boo wins. Orange Cassidy wins.
I go Trent, but FTW title, FTW rules, whatever the fuck that means. Chris Jericho, the Learning Tree, defends against Hook and Katsuyori Shibata. Why?
Another match that we go, great.
This is the weird gimmick with Jericho where he's going on Twitter looking at people complaining about it, and he goes, "Oh, so when people say no more Jericho on TV, oh, I should be on TV more. Let me be on Rampage and Collision."
You know who I feel bad for? Bounty Keith, who had to be just
Fodder for Shibata.
just
Who did
get
he lose to?
both.
Yeah.
He was forced to submit by both Shibata and Hook. If it was just Shibata, it's okay.
Right, I see that.
But if it was a both scenario, then it's like, really? Everyone wins but Bounty Keith?
Can't even do a 4-way.
You couldn't just do a 4-way. Like, that would have been okay. We would have been okay with a 4-way.
Well, you can't even do with those weird little casino. This is double or nothing. You can't do it against Casino Battle Royal gimmick with Jericho.
Oh, I definitely see that being announced tomorrow. Or, yeah, tomorrow.
Well, they
on
announced it.
Rampage.
They announced it for Wednesday.
Yeah,
With the winner getting the world title shot.
Yeah, they have it for Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Take a swig.
I wish that was something stronger. But Shibata over. Yeah.
Really?
Why not?
Okay, you just say for fun.
Just give Shibata this title. That
Jay?
You know, basically, this is a title that makes basically, and their hierarchy makes no fucking
it's not a legitimate belt.
no importance at all. So why would I even want to fight for a fucking second place trophy that nobody wants? I don't care. Jericho wins, and it's just stupid as shit.
Say if Hook wins. This is like the fifth time he has got his dad's belt back.
Right. Yeah, because getting him to get other belts means nothing.
Right. Hook had one world title match. That was it. He's fighting for this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Like this is purgatory for him. No wonder why he wants to touch free agency.
Yeah.
So Big Bill is in Chris Jericho's corner for this one, but he should be in this next match because Jay White should be doing so much better. AEW World Trios belt. They have like 9 fucking belts, these 3 assholes. Jay White and the Guns against Pac, Ray Phoenix, and Pentagon Jr. This would be good. Just a random trios match on the pay-per-view.
Why is it just not Jay White versus Pac? Like,
Thank you.
That would have been an awesome match.
Exactly.
I want to give it to Death Triangle. My worry is because I love the Lucha Bros,
Injury prone.
but their track record of, hey, one is okay. Next week, one of them is not okay.
Randomly they get announced for a match, and the other brother has to go, oh, no, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he got hurt brushing his teeth.
Man. And again, I love the Lucha Bros. Awesome team. But yeah, this could have been possibly a better one-on-one match, if anything. But hey, Death Triangle over, I guess. Okay,
I'm taking the Bang Bang Gang in this one.
Yeah, Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, Mercedes Moné makes her in-ring debut for
Woof.
AEW.
Oofa.
Jay, it gets
Yes.
better. This is her first match. Ed's for a title. She's challenging Willow Nightingale for the TBS title.
Also known as the No
Rankings
One
don't
Cares
give a
Anymore.
fuck. Who gives a shit about the rankings?
I feel so bad for Willow Nightingale in this one as well, because you want to talk about putting out a flame so quickly. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Talk about burying a baby face. That's what they're going to do in this match.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what?
If Mercedes doesn't get hurt, Mercedes is winning.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, Mercedes is over in this one, unfortunately. But it is what it is.
I want to hear what the crowd reception is going to be like. I want to hear if whether or not
CEO.
Yeah, I want to hear if that happens, and if when she wins, how the crowd takes this, because this is just such a it's just a bad precedence to what they're doing to Willow. Just bad.
Mercedes wins, and I predict here she gets
the return of.
No, we got the debut of Camille as her bodyguard.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot they signed her.
Yeah.
Since February.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'll take that, the debut of her as the bodyguard, but then I'll say the return of Britt Baker.
Oh, okay.
I can see that confrontation. That'd be nice.
I mean, you definitely, that's a dream match for people.
Right.
That could work.
Dr. DMD versus CEO.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yes.
That's a hashtag for you right there. There you go.
This is ending the show. I'm not going to that yet. For the AEW World Title, Swerve Strickland defends against Christian Cage.
Just quick. Swerve wins this.
Swerve.
Yes,
Swerve. That's
yeah. And now the main event.
Yep. Screw what Bully Ray said. No, we're not putting Christian over.
Just because he's your buddy does not mean he deserves to win the belt.
Yeah,
no, it's not happening.
Anarchy in the Arena. The Elite. Okada, Jack Perry, and the Young Bucks versus Team AEW. Bryan Danielson, Darby Allin, who got hit by a bus, so it's probably at 25%, and FTR.
Everybody in this match is just a hodgepodge of individuals who got thrown together and just said, fuck it.
This is the match last year that Bryan Danielson got hurt very badly in.
The Team AEW team ain't even a real Team AEW team.
Darby's hurt. FTR, one just got off charges, and now they're now trying to get back in momentum. And Danielson is on his last run, and God forbid he gets hurt again in this stupid match.
This is the most random. Like this. We talked about the universe mode shit earlier. This is here's the control. Just press random. Yeah. Okay, cool. I got that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy.
There could have been a storyline where Joe volunteers to be their partner.
Right.
Because the Bucks didn't give him his rematch.
Right.
And Joe wants to kill him.
But once again, like I said, the team AEW is not even an AEW team. You should have gotten some originals. At least I would have at least gone with like Orange Cassidy. Who else is an
Hangman.
original? Hangman, like that squad are the original guys.
Hell, if
We
he,
didn't even
if, he,
get that.
if he was healthy, say fucking MJF.
Right.
Just,
Like,
this is just like the most random team AEW ever.
No, get it out of here. Like get it out of here. Oof, no, it ain't nothing. The EVP's got to get the win here. It makes more sense. The EVP's got to get the win here.
Do they use the flamethrower?
Darby is the one that gets it in the face. It turns and Darby is the one that gets shot in the face.
You think the heels go over in this one?
I do. I really do. You got to make that storyline go. You know what the thing that's gonna piss me off more than anything? That if this match, if it happens, that Tony Khan gets involved. That's gonna piss me off more than anything else.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna drive it.
Oh, that is gonna. It's gonna ruin.
He's gonna take a Rainmaker. He's gonna take a Meltzer driver again.
Oh no, he's hitting the finish, man. What do you think? He's gonna be part of the new Meltzer driver. That's it. He's gonna be in there.
As soon as that happens, it's a fuck sauce for everybody. It's ridiculous.
You know what would be a giant fuck you? If like he hugs the Bucks and they all laugh at us.
Oh, they do the whole fucking NWO Eric Bischoff turn.
Yeah, look
Mike,
at Ray's face.
I think you got it there, Mikey.
He wants to troll Eric Bischoff so badly. That's how you do it, buddy.
I think you got it there, Mikey.
And you know what? If that happens, I swear to you, there's gonna be so many people who grab their motherfucking remotes and
say, "Click."
No more of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
No more of this shit.
Oh man, I can't wait. Now I want to see that happen, just to see how.
I told you this show.
Quickly
I told you this show is the fucking clusterfuck show. This is a fucking clusterfuck show.
Mm-hmm. So Double or Nothing. Yeah.
In the books, guys. Thank you for stopping in. Ray, give a shout out to what was going on and what you have. You got a big interview coming up, and yes, I'm happy because I too had the same interview, and I believe that you're gonna even do bigger things than I did. Let everybody know what's coming up.
Oh, definitely. In an hour, I'll be talking to Diego Hill, new up and comer. This dude, he's got it, man. He's gonna be one to get signed very soon. But that big interview you're talking about will be June 4th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be talking to the man of the hour, the bad child. He is, well, at sometimes he has a little sinister side to him. Leo Rush will be in the building. Have a lot to talk about because I want to see what that sinister side is about. But definitely stay tuned to that. That'll be on June 4th.
Good. Yeah, like I said, really good dude, man. He's open to talk about it and everything. You're gonna have a good time with him. Mike, what we got going down the line?
Stay tuned on the socials on Instagram at X. Well, Instagram at Turnbuckle Tab and on X on our new Twitter, unfortunately, at Turn Tab Pod.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost the other one. Whatever. We'll start fresh.
Fuck you,
right.
Twitter.
All right, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. Much to talk about as always. And check you guys in a sec. And I got to do this for Mark because Mark says he needs his outro whenever he sees the live stream. So I gotta always hit him with the outro. See you guys in a second, guys.
2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Sit, turn, type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.